Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Undermine 2. We are jumping in again as Black Rabbit and seeing if we can beat a run. In our last run we got so close to beating what I think is the final boss, at least for early access at the moment. I don't entirely know if it is, so I guess we'll try again and see. But first things we want to do is we want to come and craft an item to bring down with us. So what do we want here? We've actually got 2 pages of items, I didn't even realise. We've got the armor cannon. That's pretty cool. Fires a cannonball that detonates as the bomb in your active bomb, so that's kind of cool. We've also got the float boots, which is pretty standard, pretty easy. Applies float, yeah. But I think we're going to go for something a bit different. Deal additional physical damage to enemies that you hit by projectiles proportional to how far they travel. Interesting. Creates a shockwave when you attack enemies with melee. Enemies hit with shockwaves have a chance to produce shockwaves. Opens portals to the other mine. Okay, we've got some interesting stuff in here. What do we want to go for? I think I want to go for this. That sounds pretty good. And I didn't do a melee build last time as this character, so I think I'm going to go for a melee build this time around. That just seems fun to me. So let's grab this and head on down. We've not got anything else to buy from here, but we did buy a few things last time, so we've got a few additional upgrades from last time. We don't have any additional upgrades for actual character at the moment. Wow, we have a cursed fire literally immediately right off the bat, which is interesting. So yeah, last time we did a very, very heavy centric throw build, which was quite good. We had some really good centric items to it. I think with this character, realistically, we want to be going for a mixed build where we do a little bit of the shockwave thing's pretty good. Where we do a little bit of throw and a little bit of this guy has no head. Oh wow, he dashed at me with some speed there. But yeah, I think we want to be doing a bit of a mixed build where we throw and melee. Because the melee with this character, the range is pretty abysmal. So we are going to have to deal with the fact that we have very, very low range. I think that is going to be a bit of a problem on occasion. That food there is rather nice. So I think we do still want to use range when applicable. Like in a situation like this, I think it's a perfectly acceptable time to use range. Oh god, this is a slightly difficult room here. Because if we take a look at our stats, actually, we do have much better range damage off the bat than we do melee. So melee is a little sort of hard to build on this character. It's more that you kind of have to do it very intentionally. It's not like the peasant where you can kind of passively build up on strength and use a melee build. I think the difficulty really is with how, like, sort of squishy we can be. We want to be, sort of weaving in between here. But this is why I took the shockwave item. So we've got a bit of, like, that AoE ability, and we can deal damage to multiple enemies at once. I think that's going to be hugely important for sort of keeping up with things, and taking out a group of enemies. But I noticed that in our last fight with the boss, we had a bit of a hard time dealing with that last boss, and I somewhat attribute that to not having a melee build. I think that melee seems like it would do a better job with that boss. So I want to try and go for that a little more this time. Now we do have some bombs, so I'll bomb this. It's rare that you get that. We've got a bunch of extra bombs. Adds exploding barrels to most rooms is honestly a little sketchy, but for the amount of bombs that we just got given from that, I'm pretty happy. Oh god, they are. There is quite a few exploding barrels, but the good thing about adding exploding barrels to every room is, 1, we can use them for combat. That's really nice. And 2, it will reveal more secret rooms to us when we explode them, which is, of course, quite useful. Oh wow, we got a little underground thing there. Okay. If we get some pierce on our throw, that'd be really nice as well. Okay. But yeah, being able to find secret rooms more often. I'm just liking how many curses have a benefit to them. They're not pure downsides. Ooh, hello. This is nice. What we got here? Increased max mana, recover mana when you pathfind. Obviously, max mana right now doesn't do anything for us, but there is a lot of active items that we've seen that could be really, really good for having extra max mana. It's increased it by 15, so that is a pretty decent increase. Additional altar room, that's really, really good. I do, however, want to see what this is, because that's a rare item. I don't know if I can swap this back if I don't take this, but this is a new item, so I feel like I have to go for this rather than that. Attracts meaty items towards you. See, that's... I don't know what that is. It sounds interesting. It costs 100. That's all of our mana, all of our base mana at least. So I imagine it's pretty good. I honestly would have really liked that altar one. That's a really good item to have. But I think I'm pretty happy with what I've got going on right now. We'll open this up and come to this. We could immediately remove our curse, but I actually quite like the curse we've got here. So in this one, I think we're going to go for modifies the size of area effect attacks. Ooh. Let's just quickly check something a minute. Increase the cost of penance. That's kind of brutal. Let's just take a look at something a minute. Let me just open this. Recklessness is size of area of attacks. This is boosted by recklessness. Do you know what? I like the idea of boosting the size of our shockwaves. I feel like that could be pretty interesting to boost that up. Now, the attracts meaty items, I assume that is just going to summon some food. That's what I'd imagine that's doing for us. And so in that case, I kind of want to leave that for when we feel like we need it, when we've taken a bit of damage. Or if we've got a lot of mana lying around, then we can test it out. Open this bad boy up. Is a really good one to get. We also got a lucky thing on there. I do believe Black Rabbit has like a base decent level of luck, and we can even increase that. Dexterity here is decent. We still want to boost dexterity, regardless of trying to go melee here. It's not like we only want to go with one or the other. Oh yeah, that is a decent size increase. Okay, if we could get a few more upgrades on that, I really think we could have something interesting going on with that. That could be really, really nice if we can lean into that pretty heavily. I'm really liking the new ability to make different builds. There is a lot of new builds you can make and sort of stats that you can make work. Bobo, if you just daft... There you go. I still love that you can get Bobos to do that. It's kind of amazing. So we do have some mana down there. It's only 10 though. We've got our foundry here. Now, this foundry I might want to utilize here because we've got quite a lot of iron to work with. Adds an armor point, fires daggers when armor point is damaged for 6. Blast suit is for bomb builds. Max HP and counter attacks is pretty good. I think I'm going to go with that. We've got 12 right now. I think I'm going to go with that. It's a pretty nice boon for early game. This character does start with kind of low HP, so getting some extra max is certainly not a bad thing. Cool. Don't want to be using that all the time, but when available. Okay. Got max health, intelligence. Periodically drops fire. I'm going to say no to that. I don't think either of them blessings are quite worth it. Now, I do believe in the first game, there was... Oh, we've got an interesting secret room here. Why is it purple? I do believe in the first game that you could upgrade the... what's it called? The shrines to have more options of things to select. So I'm interested to see if we can do that again in this game. Beautiful. Okay, let's use our active here, shall we? Let's attracts meaty items towards you. Is there anything else we can see about that? Does it give us any more details? It just says meaty. Right. We pop that. No, it didn't do anything. It didn't pull this towards me either. I'm a little unsure exactly what that does. Right. Oh, hello. Applies a sticky curse on every floor. Cannot be removed by conventional means. Ah, this is a challenge. Like, this exists in the first game as well. Basically, this is like a challenge run you can do for a specific unlock, I believe. It's probably not something that we want to take on this run, but For the sake of something new, we will. It's gonna get bad though. It's gonna get bad. But for the sake of it being new, let's go for it. Okay, I've got a teleport to get over here. Oopsie. Oh my god. Oh my god, I keep stepping on it by accident. My bad, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, that's frustrating to watch. Oh, I didn't realize those guys could find secret rooms still. Okay, very good to know. Very good to know. Another secret room there. And it's a free shrine. Beautiful. Is there anything good? Add spikes to mushrooms. We can take dexterity, max health, or luck. I'm going to go with luck because I think that luck is a stat that we want to be playing around with as much as we possibly can at the moment, to be honest. I think luck is with this character especially that has some base level of luck, is very, very fun. Cool. Grab our gold. And our item is gonna be armor. Yeah, we'll go with that. The armor's pretty useful. I still don't really know what the reason to use stasis is. I know like sort of that it exists, but I don't really know when it's best to use. We have 8 keys right now, so I will check out the shop just in case. Remember, we do have an additional food item in the shop now, which I think is pretty good. We've got a discounted item here. Increase ingenuity proportions of how many bombs you are carrying. Ingenuity is bomb damage. I think that's actually decent. Like, I don't see us using it a ton, but I think that's decent. And it's pretty cheap here, so I'm going to buy a key. I'm going to buy this just to experiment with my active item. I'm just curious why it costs so much mana to use. Right, we'll see how this goes. This will be a bit of a harder fight because our damage is a bit lower than the last time we fought here. Actually, to be fair, no, it's not. We're doing pretty good stuff here. Oh, that was so stupid. I broke my armor there. But I do gain a massive, massive strength increase when I lose my armor. So we're a little light on health here, so let me just try something. So we'll go down here. Oh, we don't actually have enough mana to make this work. Doesn't matter. I was going to test something out, but we don't have enough mana to try it. I was going to try to track the food that spawns in this chest here. King's Crown. Very, very good. We did gain more, add spikes to every room. We also gained, replace most chests with mimics. Not a bad thing, because that does mean you can get into chests for free a lot of the time. And we're going to go left here, I think. Cool. Head on down. Oh, I walked into that fire, apparently. I think I dashed over it, maybe? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. One moment. Right, let's keep this moving. Moving and or grooving. Oh, I really hope we can get a bunch of this this stat going where it does like a blast radius. I do think these guys take less damage to melee swings. I ought to be throwing at them, really. Pop in here. What we got going on? Intelligence, max health, ricochet. Okay, ricochet is pretty good. Increase enemies ricochet. I don't really know how that works for enemies ricochet, but let's be honest, we're going to have a lot of curses on this run. Oh, I didn't explode any of those barrels, did I? Just to check for secret rooms. So we're going to be getting a lot of curses anyways. Let's just accept that. What's this one here? Periodically spawns lightning smidgens over water. Okay, we can deal with that. Okay, we're doing good, we're doing good. Didn't mean to do that, oopsie. There's still an enemy. Oh, wait, I see. This room is much larger than I thought it was. Didn't realize this room was all of this. There you go, that's nice. Secret room, yet another altar. Lovely stuff. Let's do this. Let's remove a curse here. Okay. Yeah, definitely a bit worried about this run. Not a mimic. I had to check. So, we got some food right there. Let's collect that. Let's come into this room. Let's place some food down with this. And then I'm going to use my active item. What? It, like, slightly hopped them forward. But this is a rare item. There's something I'm missing with this. Clearly. There's no way it should cost as much as it does for such a little payoff. That would be weird, I think. That would be strange. Grants you a key or a bomb and then averages your keys and bombs. That's actually just a cheap key or bomb right now, so I'm just going to purchase that and drink it. Yeah, it gave us a key and a bomb. Nice. Sometimes drop a new key when you use a key. That's pretty good. Okay. These guys are slightly annoying. Okay, just got to keep moving here. Okay, that was a little tricky, but we got there. Don't know what potion that is. It's only going to cost us a key to have a look, but is that worth it in case it's not very useful? I suppose a potion for a key's reasonably good, depending on what it is. Gain a key and a bomb and then swap them. Again, that's absolutely fine by me. I'm just going to pop that. Good stuff for us. Oh, that was stupid. I didn't see the spikes there. Ooh, some sort of ninja star here. Dramatically increases luck. There you go, we'll stake that. And our luck has gone up. Yeah, that has dramatically increased it. Wow. I like the idea of that. Dramatically increased luck could be very good for us going forward. I might as well buy the ham hock, considering I've got money. And it's fairly cheap right now. Okay. Down we go. Okay, things are definitely getting a little tricky, and this Siegfried's Aegis thing is certainly gonna apply some heat to us. Periodically spawn poison smidgens on plants. Okay, we've got a lot of smidgens going on right now. The smidgen crew is in full force. Okay, I took a lot of damage I shouldn't have taken there. A lot of damage I shouldn't have taken there. Now, at the minute, we don't really have much that scales off of luck, but we'll be keeping an eye out for said things. Found a secret room there. This is why I'm liking these explosive barrels, man. They're really good for us right now. Bloody smidgens. Thank you. We're doing okay, like, considering, to be honest. I poisoned myself then. I didn't realize I actually hit it. My bad. But yeah, I'm kind of going to look to swap out my active here. I'm sure one of you in the comments will let me know what it does and how I'm misusing it or something. So please do. This is, by the way, an incredibly minor thing. I got a comment from someone in a previous video, like the first episode, that was just rude. It was just someone being like, oh, well, this guy, you missed this. You missed that backseat gaming, and being like, this guy's obviously an idiot. Like, don't be like that. If you're like that, just fucking don't watch my videos. Go away. Like, I really... Oh, that was some terrible hits there. I really don't mind people giving me tips on things that I might be doing. Oh my god, dude, I need to chill. I'm making some major mistakes right now. Yeah, I really don't mind people pointing out when I make mistakes, because goddamn, I make mistakes. But I need to... I always forget how exactly I dash right for this. There you go. But just be, like, nice about it. Don't be a dick. There's no need. Okay. Health is getting a little bit low. Decreases luck. Honestly, no thank you. Don't care for any of those with decreased luck. I will, however, go in here and grab this. Feel like that's going to be quite useful for me here. Ooh, Persian. Recovers moderate amount of mana over time. The plant smidgens are, Oh, dude, that poison hit me, you kidding? What we got going on here, then? Sometimes people get food when it lands on the ground. That's very, very good. That's also very good. And this is really, really good. The seasoned popcorn is very nice. But this adds an additional armor point and sometimes drop armor shard when armor point is damaged. Scales with luck. I think that's... This also scales with luck. But I think that the chance for armor like being returned to us like a lot is potentially better. Even though the food is also really, really good, and I'm probably going to regret not taking that later on, but that's what you got to do. You got to make decisions. Okay, what we got going on here right now? Can we make it across here? Is that plausible? I feel like no, but I'm going to try it. Oh, I can. Nice. That's a mimic. That was a lot of gold. Good stuff. Duplicates all food in the room. Sometimes transmute relics into potions. That one's fucking awful. That one was in the first game as well, and it's... Oh, dude, can I stop stepping on the spikes, please? Idiotic behavior from me right now. I didn't realize it was all the way around here I had to go. I have a feeling this run's a little bit doomed. Bugger off with your poison, my guy. Really didn't pick up that key then. Give me the key. Kill all enemies in the room and heals you for a portion of the health. That's amazing right now. That's a triple chest. It would probably be a bad idea to try and make it over there, wouldn't it? It would cost us 5 keys if we turned that off, though. Okay, that was okay. I lost a bit of health, but that was okay. Holy shit, that was good. That was worth it. That was very worth it. Can I, if I transmute... Okay, it only transmutes the stuff in here, but I will take that. We do have to fight a boss on very low health here. A little worried about that. Let's give it a go, though. We have 18 bombs, though. I'm just gonna play this safe. Oh, I did get a bunch of food there. Oh, wait. Do I get food per enemy? Okay, that might be how it works. I think I get food per enemy. Okay. That's much better than I initially assumed. Okay, so we've learned how to use this thing now. But it's all about learning, isn't it? So... it's all about learning. I think we have Relic Eater there. Yeah, we do. Ugh. Luckily, Relic Eater only removes one relic, then stops. Can you do this one where all of them launch into the air and land next to me? It's not doing the right attack. There's one where all the balls jump into the air then land, like, near me. You bastard. He is not doing the attacks that I would like at all. Oh, dude, stop. Just do the right attack. Because if he did that attack, they'd all group together and my shockwaves would do a ton of damage to them all at once. But he just doesn't want to do it. Oh my god, I'm getting hit so much. Okay. Took a bit of doing, but we got there in the end. At least we know how to use our active now. Finally. Okay, give me that. Pop it. Give me that. Pop it. Not the best, but we got a decent amount of that. Key there, nice. I don't want to destroy all of these, but I'll check out the big groupings. Okay, down we go. I can't believe we're still alive, to be honest. This is a crazy run. It's very curse-filled. Okay, so now, basically, next room has a lot of enemies we want to be pressing our ability. Oh god, these guys fire bouncy shots and everything. This is... oh my fuck. Oh, these enemies are... I never realized how difficult these enemies were before. Holy shit. Yeah, them enemies are pretty brutal. Oh, okay. I definitely should have taken the food popcorn. That was obvious. That just kind of is what it is. My mistake to bear, I guess. But we can go back and potentially unlock some stuff. Let's see how much materials did we get. We didn't get a lot. I'm not gonna do a full run here. But what I am gonna do is I'm gonna run straight back in and just do another floor, or like first floor or two. Like a quick speed run of the bosses, basically, just to get myself some more of the meta currencies, you know? What up, Bobo? Okay. Yeah, I think on runs where we die early like that, which hopefully shouldn't be often. I mean, that Aegis was realistically the main reason we did so bad there. That one room, though, was rough. I will admit to that. That one room was pretty rough. Dexterity. Sometimes loot chests. Sometimes loot chests before you do. Ah, okay. Does that just mean that chests will sometimes be empty, I'm guessing? Okay. Yeah, I think for the most part we want to focus on dexterity builds with this character whenever possible. I will do melee when it makes sense, but I think for the most part melee is going to be where it's at with this character. I just find it a little hard to hit things sometimes, as you can clearly see. Okay. Item's going to be... fire a musical note that charms enemies, dealing morale damage, and creates a shockwave when your team recovers health or mana. Not very good. I'm going to transmute those and see if we can get something better. Increase bounce, yes. How much bounce does it give us? Bounce 3, okay, that's pretty goddamn good. We like bounce 3. Yeah, so now our throw build makes a lot more sense. Still doesn't really have the single target damage we need it to have. Wow, that's 3 keys, okay. It still doesn't really have the single target damage we need it to have, but it's pretty good when it comes to dealing with rooms, which right now is what we need. We're going for gold here, so let's bomb this. Another key. Remove that curse straight away and gain dexterity. That was an incredibly useful chest for us. Down we go. Oh, there's some gold there that I missed. My bad. I am going to do that on occasion as well. I'm going to miss gold. Or loot of various kinds. Wait, whoa. The bouncing goes through walls too? Okay, that's kind of nutty. Oh, I just walked right off that. I thought I had a dash ready. I did not. So I think, I know this is going to be the same secret room again, but I just want to check. Yeah, so now the secret room's here. I believe that's going to appear on the first floor, well, first area, every single time until we beat it. So we just got to be aware of that. And realistically, we shouldn't be even attempting that for a while, especially until we at least beat the game. That'll be a fun challenge when we get there. Okay. Thorium, some good stuff as well. A little bit of that gold. We're not going to get a ton of gold this early on. We'll take what we can get. Dude, I'm loving the teleport feature. That is, now that I'm actually getting used to using it, coming in handy a lot. Oh, we got one of these Persian things that we unlocked. So this thing, we can buy potions. Nice. Ghost Lake is a good one. Increased strength. Drops one of an assortment of potions. Interesting. And then we can donate. We don't have anything to donate. That's really cool, though. They can just appear naturally like that. We have 8 keys to work with here, so we'll definitely open this up. We have 3 keys. Oh, we don't have any bombs, damn. Strength, max health, luck. Sometimes spawn doppelganger when you defeat an enemy. Yeah, for the luck, we'll go for that. We know how valuable luck can be. We need to be working towards luck more often. We'd like a single bomb, please, game. These doppelgangers, I'm not that worried about because of our ability to bounce our shots around. Friendly rat. Let's go. We got that thing again. Seems pretty good, but I'm going to transmute. Okay. We got ourselves some brie. Discover food in every chest. Decent. We'll go for that. We got... Is this a secret room? Or a progression room? What is this? Increase piercing. Okay. I don't know. To be fair, actually, I don't know if piercing is of any value when you already have... what's it called? When you already have bounce. I don't know if pierce and bounce really go together. Just looking in here for a bomb real quick. Sadly not. Okay, we'll be on our way. Sad we got to miss out on that chest, but here we go. Yeah, we'll take out this boss, and we'll try and get the next boss as well. Now, as you can see, at the minute, I'm using throw and melee at the same time to try and deal some extra damage. Not always the easiest, but you can get a really good wombo combo going with it if you do it right. Oh, wow. Apparently, at the end of that, I dashed. I was immune, though. Nice. Okay. So, off of this, we'll get some... We'll try and do the next floor as well. And we'll probably just quit out of the run at that point, because I don't have the time to do 2 full runs in an episode, unfortunately. I wish I did. Oh, really? I walked into that fire. Making some dumb mistakes. But we will try and at least beat this next floor's boss so that we can get some more materials to use, because I want to unlock some stuff. Shop. We've got plenty of keys to work with here, so I'll open the shop. What you got for us? What is this? Permanently retain a small amount of stats from serum potions. Whoa, that's really cool. I love the idea behind that. That could be a really fun one to play around with. Especially if you get a run where you got a game break and get like a potion loop going. I literally dashed into that fire. The dash compared to the jump is really wigging me out. The jump is way easier to use and predict. Lobber Skull, we've seen that. I think I'm going to go for a reroll here. Sometimes apply poison to your attacks. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with that. Seems good to me. Good. Missing out on some gold there, but it's fine. Yeah, the minions it creates are so easy when we've got this bounce going on. Just of absolutely no concern to us, really. What we got going on here? Chest for a bomb. We don't have any bombs still. Damn, we are not getting super lucky with bombs right now. I like the melee because you can like move around while you're using it quite easily. Smarter health over time. There's a bomb. There's another bomb. Lovely. And in here, dud bombs. Got some max HP. We shall get gone. Yeah, now that I'm getting sort of the hang of things and getting into the rhythm, I can flow through rooms pretty quick. 1 second. Right, let's go. Apologies about that. Okay, shop isn't really of that much value to us right now. Yeah, I love the throw builds where you get a bunch of bounce and stuff going on. It makes the regular rooms like so much easier to get through. Item we got going on. Oh, yes. What's this? I definitely want this, though. This was real good last time we got it, so 100% want that. It's good to note that we can, like, teleport out of rooms immediately once an action's done as well. But yeah, like, you may think, oh, well, this run could go the distance. Why not stick with this run? But I'll be honest, I don't know if it could. Because, we've not got the same abilities and damage that we had last time. And we failed that run, so... But it could, you never know. But we're going to kill this boss pretty goddamn quick, I will say. Can we get a bit more damage going on here? No, we can't. No damage, I don't really care otherwise. Let's just head to the boss, shall we? So I can donate this. Yeah, let's just donate that, because we're not going to use it here, really, are we? Might as well donate if we're not going to use it. Cool. Boss time. Let's do it. I might even be able to get a third floor in here. I've got a little bit of time left. Of course you do this attack that I was asking for earlier straight away now. Absolutely annihilating this guy. Where's your orbs gone, fella? Where's your orbs gone? There you go. Nice quick kill. Yeah, I'll carry on with this run for a little bit here and see if I can get a bit further just to get more abilities. And I honestly, I didn't realize we'd be able to get this far in this quickly with this build. I suppose it really depends on how much pace you want to have. But yeah, these are what I was looking for. We'll get up to 8. I'd really, really like to get up to 10. So we'll try and do the next floor if I have time. I'm doing this on my lunch break at work, and I have 15 minutes for my lunch is over. I work from home, so it's a little more flexible, but I have a meeting in 15 minutes when my lunch break is over, so I really have very little time right now. Maybe wondering why I thought to record, but I did have enough time to record, or I thought I did. But I didn't realize I was going to be doing 2 runs in one, is kind of the gist of it, really. But we're learning how to speed up, which is good. We don't... chance to transmute relics into potions. No chance in hell that I'm taking that anyways. No chance in hell. Oh, we got a golden pilfer. Golden pilfers are a little hard to kill, but if you manage to do enough damage to them... Ah, we didn't get it. They'll drop a bunch of gold as well as some extra things, like potentially some blessings and stuff. One of my bombs just fused out there. There you go. As we'll take a secret when we can find it. Increased dexterity. Ooh, that's really good there. Lovely. We like the increased dexterity, we do. No, thank you. That room confuses me. Nah, I get how it works, I just don't need it right now. Right, item-wise, what we got going on? Reset the fuse timer. We don't really care for that. Drops gold when you spend mana's pretty good, but it'll take a while to refund that. I will take this. Transmutes all items in the room. Yeah, I'll take that as well. Cool. Yeah, no longer will you be the devil that you were in the last run to me. Good bit of money there. Nice. Got some meat there as well in case we need it. Is that everything? Seems to be. The bounce has such good range as well. That's another part of the bounce that makes it so good. And then what we got going on in here? Adds a shockwave to your ranged attacks. Pretty good. Increased dexterity, reach, and... How much does it increase our dexterity by, though, is the question. I think this is better for our current build. Even though that's a really good item. Right. Oh, hello, I forgot about you. We can't do your quest. Yeah. Oh, no, wait, can we? We actually, I think we have the brain. I think we can, can't we? Insert the brain. There you go. All right, darling, stuff the ticket like a turkey. Don't be too precious with it. Brains are more durable than you'd expect. You sure this was your first time handling a brain? You're a natural. What is my function? Your function is to destroy a really huge rock. Understood. And what's my next object after destroying the rock? There's no other objective, just a rock. Are you sure? Okay, darling, this conversation has been great, but I'm in a hurry. Escort the ticket downstairs, find my boys, and it'll handle the rest. It's quite literally can't do anything else. By escort, what does that mean? If I teleport, is it going to just come with me? Yes, it is. Okay, cool. Okay, so we actually achieved something decent this run that I wasn't expecting. I kind of forgot that we had the ability to do this here. Come on, big boy. Nice one. I think it's on this floor, isn't it, that it appears? Good stuff. But the bomb's actually got health. We need to protect it. I didn't even realize. That's not ideal for us right now. They're all trying to attack it. Stop trying to kill my friend. He's taking some of the heat off us, though, which is nice. Okay, here we go. We got it. We got it. Go! Awesome. Rook, oh boy, you must be here because my mother sent you. We're just about to detonate this rock, but you interrupted us. Our genius will go undemonstrated today, brother. That's a lot of high and mighty talk from a couple of bottled pilfers. But is that what it said? Bottled pilfers? I might have read that wrong. Come on, Mum. The rock was too big and you left us with too little. Indestructible. Boys, I put a ticker through an existential crisis to get you out, and now we need to go. Mum has no patience for tardiness, and we're already late. Thank you for your help. When you have a chance, come see me at the hub, and I can repay your favour. Let's go, boys. There you go. Nice. Very nice indeed. Okay, we got this thing. Recover 20%, 25% of damage received. I love the popcorn, but that's an item that we didn't take last time, and I like the idea of. I'm going to go to the shop here rather than the thingy room. See what we have in here. Let's grab that. Then let's use our potion here before the boss. I have 7 minutes until my meeting. Okay, let's pop this. Big dexterity boost for us. These guys should be a piece of piss with the setup we've got going on right now. There you go. Not a problem. I might even pause this run and keep it going after this, you know? Like, just pause it until after my meeting and finish it off. Shouldn't... no, I don't know. I don't know. I'll see. Bit of charisma. Up to 11 now. I'd like to get to higher than 11. I'll be honest. We've done something this floor, though, so I'm happy with that. We are on the last floor now, though, so it's like, I feel like I've got to stick with it now. We got our mapping here. We can plant some bombs down. What the hell? Oh, it's... I hate it when it does that. You can't... In this game, you can't enter secret rooms from both directions. You have to enter it from the right direction, which makes sense for the room layouts, but is slightly annoying for when you're trying to open a secret room and don't actually know which way you've got to enter from. Shouldn't have used a bomb on that guy. That was a complete waste. Especially when there's a secret room right here I could have opened. Whoa, did that just suck me into... I am... completely stuck. I'm in an infinite loop of falling into this pit. This room is broken. Well, I guess that solves our issue, because I'm dead. That's an unfortunate bug to come across, but this is why it's early access. Yeah, I'm guessing that's supposed to be in the center of the room rather than where it was. Bit of a shame to lose that there, but we got 2 runs in 1 there that we weren't expecting, so that's pretty nice, and we're able to rescue the queen. I've never seen him like this. The war hangs over everything like a dark cloud. I understand my task, but its timeline is too aggressive, and all I have at my disposal are these lowborn peons? Peons? I don't even know how to say that. Don't discount them. Some are quite clever, and they're the only help you're getting, so you may as well make hay. Anything else I should know? Nothing that'll make you feel better. However, King Faraam has been rambling on about some artifact. Something that could apparently turn the tide of the war. A snipe hunt, I'm sure. I'm not about to waste resources on the delusions of a paranoid king. Thank you anyways. That'll be all, Queen. Thank you for your service, and please do everything you can with these plebes. I'm not sure... I'm not yours to dismiss, but I'll do what I can. Okay, nice stuff. So here we go. Enhance your bombs to produce shockwaves when attacked, which will destroy Shatterstone. Okay, as an additional bomb slot. Additional bomb slot. Okay, we have to get this because this is a pretty good meta upgrade. I'm a bit annoyed because I would have liked to have got that or this, but for now we will save up. What's this? Marks the locations of Greyhair Stash treasures. We'll just get that. I want to save up, but there's new stuff, so let's get it. Either way, I hope you guys did enjoy this one. A lot of fun to be had, and yeah, really enjoyed it. I'll see you guys in the next one.